lost one of those candy gauging competitions. Although I bought and packed the same jar to win it. Spent 9 years decoding some calligraphy. It said find more meaningful misery. Try to go with sunflower, blasting awesome music. Rather broke from sudden bounce to that Molly crew. Just got a bright idea for dodging some police, but the light bulb got me puffed quickly. Wind gusted up a dress, not enough to show a toe, but enough to get a rotten odor up my nose. Approached some water thirsty in a desert, but a polar bear dropped a turd in it for pleasure. Asked a lover if she was on her period, laughed she was missing plus wanted 0 kids. Capture pink eye from sunbathing with cucumber slices. Damn, my sister cut me and she loves her hind prick. Realized what the whole grand scheme of life was on the John, but a bro laughed and rendered that insight forgotten. Got a devil and a parrot on my shoulders. God, I guess I'm gonna have to air a lot and smolder. Every time I witness public vomiting, I feign like I'm sick to the get it. Compounding love finding out my plane has propellers much nicer for alarming. Spades of passengers, prank call, tons of police stations about unsolved rape for fun. Friend of mine's wife ditched him for a different dude, so I said I might have been fucking her too. Incorporated getting a catheter with moaning, hey, this is great. At the nurse struggled to donate to a blood bank, but they wouldn't take blood from a used muffin pad. Stuck a band-aid to my dick and fuck grade. Sans explaining to the chicks. Had a girlfriend who couldn't take a joke, got mad when I moved our baby's clothes. Fond of going on sweaty runs on busy jogging tracks, armed with pointing machetes, but I think it's wrong to slash. Left some berries out for Santa, camping with my kids, then a bear chow pajamas. Asked the little shits, friend of mine's dad died jumping out a helicopter. Guess the guy was fragile, cause it never got up. Verified that frogs do not jump out of boiling pots of water. Pry it off the top and dump the frog in someone's garden. Try to liberate a dog from a tree. Fido finish chain plus stuck underneath. Finally demystified the potato knobs. I can see their little pies to pluck for babes and tots. Hid a murder weapon in an icebox at an old workplace. Pigs I'm sure won't get that. Icicle I'm safe. Baby mother lied that I molested for custody. Got the child a lie, enjoyed me touching. Paid Cupid to fix a friend of mine's sickness. Made tricks to tips and then supplied Cupid his stiffness. 9/11 wasn't as bad as it could have been. Prize that many of the traps survived by jumping, friend. Got a leash for my pitbull after he mauled, not from any stores. I picked it off the wiener dog wire. Organs sold on the black market. I should be allowed to sell them all on the standard market. Buddy of mine told me he couldn't trust the banks, so I'm what he should have shunned. The same if I had a dime for every time someone falsely thought a lifter snatched her shit, I'd still rob a lot. Had to get my tonsils put in my teenage years and it felt awesome. Would re-experience crack my wrist so intensely playing hoop for fun that it filled with 10 tablespoons of cum. My head is so big that if I were Kennedy, guys would never joke the script didn't warrant questioning. Don't wipe back to front or front to back. My whole divides are badly spun, but crack got a black and white photographic memory. Saw a gang fight. Don't ask what said achieved. Know how your mind feels like it's inside your head, bro. Mine might be inside my legs. Piss a yellow kidney stone that mostly looked like a dolphin. Didn't question it cause blow a whole shoe like geysers often. Tested how much Neanderthal I am. They said I'm probably a dash of human. Those are snare kids have stronger sex drives compared to standard folk, but never a zoophile. Sped a deer sticking through a windshield to a close vet to rescue it, but gripped and moved for roadhead. Don't say I'm wrong for pounding lots of sexy animals, bro. They walk around not wearing any clothes. Stop bawling at me cause I'm a hunter. I fuck all the animals that die from it. Top half human or rather fish. Gotta grab the two for patching up a full fish. Cry the cow moo, sound like no view. Sodomize them. Why do shrooms grow in their droppings then? Because there's nothing wrong with the mushroom tip of my dick growing in a cow's ass. No. Question all my dogs if they defecated for appraisal. Blessed that it's solved. Which pet was ready for anal? Never will get a vasectomy cause I bet I'll still impregnate a chimpanzee. Asked a bro if I should remain unrelated. Had Gatsby's old enough to be your mother made me shag. Wrong that my daughter got her clit pierced. Promised daddy he could knock the rod through it this year. Stunned when my mom said her dog was fam. Wasn't betting on petting on his rocket in the van. My grandmother used to track the growth of my dick. Black marker to a slab below the front of it. My mother doesn't unconditionally love. I must be sucking on her tits, ass her cunt. I sat in my granny's deathbed. 5 last words were Chris smash me to heaven. I'm not trending toward hatching a code. I already own a fam that fucks bro. Many folk in Ireland don't actually drink, they pour the fire water up their asses. Parrot dealer strictly talked anatomy of his birds. Screamed which one can repeat cunt first. Got a thought to flash me through a saran wrap window. Donned it on my way for screwing cause I flashed he had a sickle, saw a crackhead blow into another's ass. After I already know you blew for all that crack. It's tremendous that I recontacted my father missed. Telling that piece of trash his life's a problem. You question if you've grieved enough for your past kid, then it's a must that knows the answer, bitch. My son asked if he's the reason I divorced his mom. Replied, yep, but also the reason why I store a bod. Suicide is not the coward's way out. You know why? It's a strong beguiler's way. Wow. I know it's safe to jerk off with frogs. My pipe still produce pain when boiled in a pot. Pinch myself to find out if my life was genuine. Wish I never tried that since I prized that left give lid. Got paddled for flexing a boner in a class that supports I flex a greater one with impact. The shape of the earth is rooted as the same as my right nut. It's curved but soon flat. Misbelieve that I couldn't top a sprint shag till a teacher taught me fast swordfish clock. Triple that. Crazy Garrett claimed luckiness in his speech. Maybe if the fake had Father Jill's disease. Love a high school coach for acting like a father for me, while my old man was in Rikers cause he scored my me. Samurai suicide is quite basic. Have to die out doing slicing my anus. Drug dealing innovates innovation much stickier than anything it pays from pimping lessons. Sexual frustration which indirectly and support for crushing nations. Threatening enables preparation for getting met with any devastation and danger. Brings top youth from being wasted when it makes living appreciated. Physical assault improves lives of the cider heap with the balls to fight homicidality. Homicide prevents the weakest links from allowing enemies to wreck regimes. Bestiality holds immunity to disease. Active enough to live through its peaks. Necrophilia makes people respect the dead via killing some neglect for them. Rape contributes to opportunism greatly. Living through offspring who are kept by mom. Pedophilia compensates for neglect even if it does probably take souls to bed.